Hi everyone, it's Rax. Made a little return to PoE yesterday. There is what is touted as the hardest event ever in Path of Exile's history, the brand new gauntlet put on by Zizaran. Now, what exactly is this gauntlet? Well, you have to play hardcore, and you have to play solo, and then they take the regular game and they make it harder. Let's jump over to Zizaran's YouTube here. And essentially in the campaign, the monsters take 30% less damage, they deal increased damage, they have more attack speed, cast speed, movement speed, they fire 2 additional projectiles, then they get 20% of their physical damage as extra chaos damage. When you're going through the campaign, you're trying to cap your basic resistances, right? But getting that chaos resist on top of it is very difficult. So mitigating that kind of damage is very hard. And then the monsters penetrate 15% of the elemental resistances. You can see as it progresses into the different maps, and then in red maps and in the Uber bosses, it becomes insanely difficult. So a bunch of people were asking me to play this, Rax, play this, Rax. You got to do it. I'm like, well, there's a little bit of a problem. I've never played hardcore in Path of Exile. I've never played solo by myself. I've always played in Trade League, and I could play with Aura bots and my friends. And I've never played a Gauntlet, which adds all these extra modifiers, which makes it a million times harder. So I said I would play it, of course. It kind of sounds like fun, right? But I was expecting to get absolutely murdered. People the entire week were messaging me when they heard that I was going to try it, that I was just going to get farmed, and it has been extremely difficult. So, still alive, haven't died. We're in Act 4, just starting Act 4 here. And I'm going to do the very best I can. But the reason why I made this video is I wanted to tell you how much fun I've been having with it and maybe explain why. So, a lot of people would read that and say, oh my God, Path of Exile, that game's already so hard. So there's this event, which, by the way, has tons and tons of prizes and bounties that you can win. Prizes worth winning if you do very well. But anyway, a lot of people would read the rules and be like, why would I ever want to do that? That sounds like the opposite of fun, and I don't want to get involved in any way. For me, it has been completely the opposite. And this might be the most fun I've had ever in Path of Exile, and I'd like to explain why. You remember when we were kids and you would play games like Mega Man and Super Ghouls and Ghosts or Ninja Gaiden or, I don't know, any of those old school games, the first Final Fantasy. Those games are so difficult. Every little step that you take, every little monster that you encounter, every decision that you make with your items, this or that, has a huge impact on your game, because if you don't choose wisely or play correctly, you're going to die brutally over and over and over. Those games were so difficult. And then we reached this era where a lot of games, not all of them, but a lot of games are about instant gratification. There's pretty much no way of losing this or that or this or that. I think the balance here that they have struck for this 10-day event is very, very, very good. Everything you do matters, man. Every little zombie that you aggro, every strong box that you encounter, you're going to have to identify it. You're going to have to read its modifiers and be like, if it's not really safe, is it really worth it for me to open that strong box and fight it? Because these monsters are so deadly, maybe I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one. Or you might be thinking, oh, well, I need to go do this quest to go get this skill point, right? In softcore, I just blaze through there and, oh, whatever. If the boss kills me, whatever, I just run back down, I kill him again. I'm going to get my skill point. But now you might be thinking, that boss, like the Weaver, for example, the Weaver almost killed me. And I didn't know this. Like, people say, Rax, you played the campaign at least twice before. Why are you so clueless here? Guys, I played the campaign on softcore. It's completely different. On softcore, you just run forward as fast as you possibly can. You vomit your skills, and you don't pay attention to anything. Who cares what the bosses do? If they kill you, just run back in and kill them again. It's not a big deal. Here, it matters. So I knew Weaver was a spider. I didn't know what Weaver did, but Weaver slows you tremendously. And I almost died. I dropped like, I don't know, 5% HP. Did get lucky and killed him, but man, if I would have known that, I would have beefed up a lot more before fighting Weaver. So even if you're a casual player, I had a lot of people in my chat saying, Rax, I'm going to be honest with you. I've already died 8 times. I haven't even beaten Act 1. I haven't even gotten close, but I'm having so much fun. It's fun, man. It's fun where it's not impossible. It's not absolutely out of this world ridiculous where everything just one-shots you at all. If you over-level and you focus on getting your life and your resistances up, you can survive decently as long as you're careful. It's a good balance. So all I'm trying to say is it's not just for the most ultimate elite hardcore players. There are a lot of people that were having a blast just trying to get to level 10. Try. It's very tough. Try to kill Hillock. I guarantee you there were probably hundreds of deaths on that first boss. Not easy at all. I just wanted to draw some attention to this event. It's very, very fun. And I think players of all different skills and interests in the game, pick a character and try to get off the beach. Try to kill Hillock and see if you're having fun. But there's also massive prizes and there's a lot of sponsors involved, and it's a pretty huge event. I really wish more ARPGs would do things like this because, I don't know, I'm personally having a blast. So I'm going to end the video. I'm going to fire up my stream. We're going day 2. We're going Act 4. I'm probably going to die. I'm not very good. I just don't know what I'm doing. So I'm sure the end is near for my character. But so far, we're in Act 4 and still alive, further than I thought I was going to get. Anyway, just drawing some attention to the POE event, guys. They're doing a lot of really nice things over there, and it sounds like POE 2 is ramping as well. Thank you.